Wildfires are as dangerous to humans as they are to animals, posing significant threats to lives, homes, and communities. Understanding how to stay safe during a fire is crucial for protecting yourself, your loved ones, and even the wildlife around you. Animals have evolved various ways to sense, react to, and sometimes survive wildfires, but their ability to escape or endure largely depends on their species, instincts, and circumstances. Understanding how animals respond to fires and how humans can help is crucial for mitigating their suffering and preserving ecosystems. Animals possess extraordinary senses that often alert them to the presence of a fire long before it becomes visible. For many species, the faintest trace of smoke drifting through the air serves as their earliest warning sign. For some, such as bears, their acute sense of smell, far more sensitive than those of humans, allow them to detect danger from miles away. The crackling of flames or the distant roar of a fire's advance can also signal impending peril, prompting animals to flee or seek shelter. Mammals such as deer, foxes, and coyotes often rely on their speed to escape, bounding towards safety as soon as they sense the fire. Birds, with the advantage of flight, can soar above the danger to safer grounds. Even insects, seemingly fragile in the face of such destruction, instinctively fly, burrow into the soil, or retreat into protected crevices. Yet not all animals can escape a fire's wrath. Amphibians, reptiles, and smaller mammals like rodents often struggle to find refuge. Many dig into the earth, instinctively seeking protection in the cooler, insulated layers of soil. Aquatic animals like fish, though shielded from the flames, face their own challenges, as fires often lead to ash, debris, and toxic runoff polluting water sources. These creatures face peril not just during the fire but also in the days and weeks that follow, as they navigate charred landscapes stripped of food, shelter, and clean water. Some species, however, have evolved remarkable ways to adapt to fire-prone ecosystems. For example, certain insects thrive in post-fire environments, laying their eggs in scorched wood, where predators are scarce, ensuring the next generation flourishes. Predatory birds, like hawks and kites, exploit fires to their advantage, circling the flames to hunt small animals fleeing the heat. This behavior underscores the dynamic relationship between fire and wildlife. While many species are victims of fire, others have adapted to find opportunity amidst the chaos. For domestic animals and livestock, the story is different. Unlike their wild counterparts, they are often confined to specific areas and may depend on humans for their safety. Pets, unable to understand the danger, can become disoriented or frightened during a fire, making it imperative for owners to have evacuation plans in place. Keeping leashes, carriers, and essential supplies ready during fire seasons can mean the difference between safety and tragedy. Livestock, too, require well-thought-out strategies. Farmers can create fire-safe zones, such as open fields cleared of vegetation, where animals can gather during a fire. These measures require foresight and preparation, but are crucial in protecting domesticated animals from harm. For humans, preparation is equally essential. Having a clear emergency plan, subscribing to fire alerts, and preparing a go-bag with essentials like water, food, and first aid supplies are crucial first steps. For families, ensuring pet carriers and livestock plans are in place extends this preparedness to their animal companions. Creating defensible spaces around homes by clearing vegetation and using fire-resistant materials helps protect properties and provides a buffer for firefighters. When a fire strikes, evacuation should be swift and strategic. Identifying multiple escape routes and following official evacuation orders can save lives. For those unable to evacuate, sheltering in place with sealed windows and ample water supplies may be an option. Families should also be cautious about attempting to rescue wild animals directly, as frightened or injured wildlife can pose risks to human safety. Instead, contacting local wildlife rescue organizations ensures professional assistance for displaced or injured animals. The aftermath of a fire presents its own set of challenges for both wildlife and humans. Survivors often face barren and unrecognizable landscapes. Food sources are destroyed, water supplies contaminated, and shelters reduced to ash. Animals that relied on dense vegetation for cover must now navigate open and exposed spaces, leaving them vulnerable to predators. Displaced animals often depend on human intervention for survival. Conservation organizations and volunteers play a vital role in providing emergency aid, such as setting up water stations, distributing food, and establishing temporary shelters in affected areas. Rehabilitation efforts are equally critical. Injured animals suffering from burns or smoke inhalation require specialized care. Wildlife rescue centers equipped to handle these cases become lifelines, offering treatment and a chance for recovery. Public awareness campaigns can help individuals assist injured or displaced animals they might encounter. For instance, reporting sightings of wildlife in distress to local authorities or rehabilitation centers ensures animals receive the help they need without putting humans at risk. Education is a powerful tool in fostering a collective effort to protect animals and humans during and after fires. Teaching communities about fire prevention, wildlife-friendly practices, and the importance of conservation creates a network of informed individuals ready to act when disaster strikes. Public workshops, online resources, and school programs can raise awareness about creating fire-safe environments that consider the needs of wildlife and people alike. Maintaining natural corridors, for example, allows animals to move safely during emergencies, reducing their risk of becoming trapped. For families living in fire-prone areas, involving children in these efforts can be both educational and impactful. Creating water stations, planting fire-resistant vegetation, or participating in local conservation projects teaches kids about empathy, responsibility, and the interconnectedness of all living things. These small acts can make a big difference in helping wildlife and communities survive and thrive after a fire. Ultimately, the fate of animals and humans in a fire depends on preparation and action. Fires are a natural part of many ecosystems, but as climate change intensifies their frequency and severity, our role in protecting wildlife and ourselves becomes even more crucial. By understanding how animals respond to fires, taking proactive steps to safeguard habitats and homes, and supporting recovery efforts, we can ensure survival and enrichment for both humans and animals. Our hearts and thoughts are with the brave individuals fighting the fires, the families evacuating to safety with their beloved animals, and those who have tragically lost their homes. May you find strength, resilience, and hope in this difficult time, and may support and compassion surround you as you rebuild and heal.